tore up 10 grand. And there was a moment, this is a few years ago now, where I was a broker. I wanted to get better results, and I thought, okay, how do I get better results? And I went down the rabbit hole of researching the best traders that I could come across. And I came across Richard Dennis and the Turtle Traders. And I thought, right, I'm going to, with this new knowledge, I thought I'm going to have a crack here, and I'm going to follow their strategy. And the strategy is basically where you buy a breakout, and then if it goes up, you buy more, and you buy more until it runs, until it stops you out at a certain point. And so I identified two stocks. One was a previous leader. Well, I didn't know that at the time, but it was a previous leader, a large resource company, and the other company was a small up and coming company, which I thought, well, I will choose the resource company because it's a larger company. There's probably more, there'll be less risk. That's what I was thinking. And I purchased my first hit, and then it went up again. I purchased again. I got 3 bites of the cherry. Within a week and a half, I got stopped out. Tore up 10 grand. It was, 10 grand's 10 grand. And I looked at the other company, and I stuck to the script. And I didn't buy this one though. And I thought, what would happen if I had purchased it and I marked it out? And within 3 months, I would have made $1 million. And I was like, wow, okay. But here's a company that I thought was, the leading one, and I chose it, and it cost me 10 grand. And this other company that I didn't know, much about, could have made $1 million in 3 months. And that made me really go down the rabbit hole, because I thought a lot of traders can think, it happened to me. As soon as I got stopped out, and then a couple of months looking back and going, that was a huge missed opportunity. It was like, okay, why did this happen for me? And then I went down the rabbit hole of basically finding the nuances of, why you should be choosing one stock over another.